All right, welcome back to WMAC Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you tonight with a fight review. So we're going to UFC Fight Night, Walker versus Hill. We're going to the Strawweight division. Belbita coming in at 14-6, taking on Gloria de Paula coming in at 5-4. This is a fight of two ladies that both really needed the win. Belbita coming in off of her first win in the UFC, had lost to at Strawweight, lost to at Flyweight. Came down to Strawweight, picked up her first win. De Paula 0-2 in the UFC after looking really good on the Contender Series. So first round started, and De Paula came out, started throwing volume, and Belbita backed her up with the heavier punches and low kicks. Really nice job from Belbita mixing punches to the body and the head. Clinched by De Paula, and they exchanged knees. Belbita still going low-high, De Paula concentrating on the head. And that was pretty much the pattern for a lot of the fight, was that Belbita was going low and high with the strikes, mixing them up, and De Paula mostly concentrating on landing her punches to the head. It basically became a story of power versus volume. There was a late clinch by De Paula. Second round, Belbita again started off backing De Paula up, attacking the body and the lead leg. De Paula drove to the clinch, pressed Belbita to the cage. Some more knees got traded. Belbita pummeled out and separated. A front kick followed by several punches for De Paula landed. Both started landing some more punches, and then a De Paula clinch, exchange of knees. Belbita trip stopped by De Paula, who sprawled, and they both got back to their feet. And both started landing punches and a high kick each, really, to end the second round. Third round, an early takedown by De Paula was stopped by a Belbita sprawl. De Paula starts throwing more volume again. Pause for an eye poke. Belbita accidentally poked De Paula in the eye. After the restart, De Paula dragged Belbita down, but she's right back up. Some more clinch knees, and this was a lengthy clinch knee exchange there with De Paula on the outside. But they were both throwing an equal amount of knees to my eye. Belbita was able to break out, and a high kick was landed by De Paula, and then both, like the last 30 seconds, both just really poured it on. They were emptying their gas tank to end the fight. Really good fight. Both can honestly say that they gave it their all. So went to the judges, and all three scored it for the winner by unanimous decision, 29-28, all three judges, for Gloria de Paula. Now, personally, I scored it 29-28 Belbita, but, judges, they tend to score strikes to the head more. That's where De Paula outlanded Belbita, but Belbita outlanded her on strikes to the body and the leg. Honestly, that's just typical judging. You tend to focus on the strikes that land to the head because those are usually the majority of strikes that are thrown. Honestly, though, like I said, it was a good fight. It was very close. I think both fighters were evenly matched, so they're pretty much have entrenched themselves right now at the bottom end of the strawweight division, as it is. For things to work on for De Paula, I'd like to see her throw more variety in her strikes. Like I said, the vast majority of her strikes were focused on the head. I'd like to see her throw more variety, and I'd like to see her set up her takedowns. I mean, she went for 2, I think, the whole fight, landed 1, but it didn't land very well, or she wasn't able to keep her down, and 1 takedown just did not get it at all. So if she sets up her takedowns more, then she'll be able to land them better. For Belbita, she has really improved her shot selection, and she's really sitting down and landing them, but she's got to throw more volume. That's what got away from her, was the volume. De Paula just threw more volume, and that's what I think hurt Belbita more than anything. The volume and the fact that De Paula was throwing more to the head. While I like the fact that she was really mixing it up, and I think other judges or better judges would have seen it differently. You got to throw strikes to the head too. For fights to make, this is tough because both are basically at the bottom of the strawweight division. It is a packed division. I think there's like 40 some active strawweights total right now, according to UFC.com. Could be wrong on that one, but for Belbita, I'd like to see her face Silvana Gomez-Juarez. Two fighters that really need a win and both like to stand and trade. That would make for a heavy-handed striking battle there. For Gloria de Paula, she's faced nothing but strikers in the UFC so far. Jinyu Fry. Who else did she face? I forget her second fight. And then now Belbita. I'd like to see her face how she does against a grappler. Let's throw her in there against Vanessa Demopoulos. Demopoulos coming off of I believe her first win in the UFC. So let's throw those two in there and let's have a striker versus grappler battle. So anyway, those are my thoughts on this strawweight bout from UFC Fight Night Walker versus Hill. Belbita won the decision. I personally disagree, but let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you liked the video, please remember to give it a like, share it as well, and while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to Wmma Scene Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.